Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. It is time to go through my empties. I've been filling up this bag all winter long. Well, I shouldn't say all winter, since January 1st. So I think this will be my first empties of the year. So I have a lot of stuff to get through. I'll be doing speed reviews of all the items that I have finished up. I'm gonna try not to go on and on today to keep this video from becoming too long. But before I get into that, I have to tell you the tea of the day, as I always do. And I'm actually drinking Hojicha Gold again from Den's Tea, which I think I actually just featured this tea in one of my very recent videos. I wasn't thinking when I made this today. I try and switch it up sometimes. I mean, I try. I don't always. Sometimes I just drink what I want to drink, and that's what happened today. I just wanted to drink some Hojicha. If you didn't catch my last video where I was talking about Hojicha, Hojicha is a roasted green tea from Japan that has a very delicious sweetness to it. Also, before we get started, I have to tell you how pleased I am with my eye look today. It just turned out so nice. What I did was I used one of the mats, not map, okay, mats from the Taupes by Juvia's Place. I used this one through my crease. Then I took a single shadow. Oh my goodness, single shadow. I'm having troubles today. Single shadow from Sydney Grace. This is the shade Rover, and I took a super thin layer on a brush and brushed that through my outer corner and over the most of my eye. And that's the first time I've used this shade like that, and oh my goodness, it's so creamy and so pretty. Like, that is just love it. Then I took Colourpop Tea Garden and tapped that over the inner part of my lid, and I don't know, I'm really liking it today. Let's get started on the empties. So I'm just gonna reach in here. Usually I try and arrange it by like makeup, skincare, hair care. I'm just gonna reach in the bag today, pull out what I have. So first up, I have a giant bottle of the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. It's supposed to be for normal to dry skin. I don't really have dry skin, so this is a little bit more of the hydrating version of this cleanser. I like this. It doesn't do anything bad to my skin. I do tend to have sensitive skin, and I feel like this is just a really good option if you're trying to avoid upsetting your skin. It's a good option. I would 100% try it again. Right now I'm trying out some other ones, but yeah, this is one that goes on the list of good, okay for my skin products. It's hard to get excited about cleanser though, unless it's like an amazing one. It's good, but I'm like not over the moon. Okay, I'm also pulling out another big skincare thing. So I've actually repurchased this so many times. This is from Thayer's. This is the facial toner. I get the unscented, alcohol-free, just the witch hazel formula. This is my go-to toner. I do use a toner every single night before I put on my moisturizer and my retinol. I find that it really helps clean up anything that I might have missed with cleanser. This one doesn't cause any burning or anything, so that's why I go back to this one over and over again. Okay, what is this? This is a hair product. So this is from Sashawan. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is the dry powder shampoo. I recall liking it. Let's see the smell. The smell is pleasant. It's not bad. But again, I wasn't blown away. When it comes to hair products, it has to be something really amazing for me to get excited, and I thought this was a nice dry shampoo, but again, not excited. Ooh, here's something I just finished like yesterday. So this is from No. 7. This was actually sent to me from Influencer for review. I have now finished it, so I can give you my full review of it. This is the Advanced Retinol 1.5% complex. This is the night concentrate. So I use this every night. Retinol works best when you use it consistently. So while I do feel that it helped my acne prone skin, I do not feel that it worked as well as my regular Differin gel that I tend to use. So I feel like this might be a good starter retinol perhaps for someone to try. I mean, I'm not a dermatologist or anything, just based on my own experiences. This was very gentle on my skin. When using a retinol, you do have to be careful not to get it near your eyes or near your lips. There were a few times where I got dryness around my lips, where I got it too close to my lips. But as for like the rest of my face, I did not notice any burning or stinging or peeling. Like, this was just gentle. And in my case, I actually think too gentle, because it did not help with the breakouts as much as I would have liked it to. My goodness, I just pulled this out. I don't know why this is in my empties. I don't usually talk about deodorant, but I think I put it in here because I have to tell you, Taylor Wynn, she's kind of famous here on YouTube for talking about this product for like years on end as being the best deodorant ever. So I had to try it, and I have finished a couple of these actually at this point, and it's now my go-to deodorant. And you find it in the men's section. I really like the Wilderness scent. It says it has lavender in it. I personally don't find it to be super lavendery or super wildernessy, to be honest. But I don't know, it's very, very pleasant, and for me, it works. It works very well, and I don't think I'm the only woman that has discovered these. I mean, aside from Taylor Wynn and all the people that have tried it because of her, I have spotted other women in the aisle at Target grabbing one of these. So this is like from Old Spice. I'm sorry if I didn't mention that, and there's several different scents. They're all quite nice. The Wilderness one is just my favorite of the ones I've tried. Ooh, I found a makeup product. So from Hard Candy, this is the Long Wear Sheer Envy Setting Spray. It's supposed to give you 12-hour wear and hydration. The number one thing I noticed with this is that it gave me very, very dewy skin, to the point where I actually had a hard time wearing it, even in the winter time. It's supposed to be fade resistant and help you fight humidity. So, you know, that's an interesting claim. I don't know, I don't think I can even make a comment on those claims. I've been using it in the winter time. Just the number one thing I noticed was that it was dewy. Here's another makeup product. So from Pat McGrath, this is the Fetish Eyes Mascara. So this is a good mascara. I'm pretty sure I have a picture somewhere. I think I saved it. I'll put it up of how it made my lashes look. It made them look long. Really, really long, super, super black, and very like separated and volumized. This is one of those mascaras that I feel like does all the things. My husband just started the tractor outside, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. But moving on with this product. So that's what the brush looks like. It's a little bit more of a fluffy brush, but it's still not, you know, gigantic in comparison to others that I've tried. For the first couple weeks or so that I used this, I actually was really disappointed. I felt like it didn't do anything, or not anything. I felt like it didn't do much, especially for how expensive this mascara is. But once I started in the second month of using this, the product just like came to life, and I really, really enjoyed using it. It was very, very nice. The mascara is slightly scented, but nothing really, really bad. Now, towards the end of the 6 months, even though there is product left in there, it is starting to smudge pretty badly on me, so that's why I've decided it is time. One thing to note, even though it is, you know, a really good mascara, it is expensive, and I feel like the component feels really cheap. It's like a really lightweight plastic, and I don't know about you, but when I'm paying for a like luxury product or a really high-end product, I don't just want the product to be good, but I want the packaging to feel heavy. I want it to feel like something I paid a lot of money for. I don't think this does, so it's something worth noting. But I did enjoy using it while I had it. Oh, okay, so I finished up the number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Cream SPF 30. This was another product that came in that same package from Influencer. This was my daily sunscreen. I use it every day. This is one of those really nice hydrating sunscreens that works. You don't like need to add another moisturizer with your sunscreen when you use this. This is a 2-in-1. It also created a beautiful skincare glow over my skin underneath foundation and everything. Like if you're looking for a glowy base, I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, I feel like I don't need an illuminating primer, like a super liquid highlighter to put over my face. If I want illumination, something like this type of sunscreen does perfectly well at the job. And this was one of those sunscreens that, even though it is a chemical sunscreen, it did not exacerbate my acne. And I know that's going to be different for everyone, but just something to note for me. I really liked this. I finished off the Kosas lip oil. This is the jellyfish one, so it's just the clear one. I used this as an overnight lip treatment, and I loved it. It's very thick, kind of a bouncy, high shine formula. When I put it on at night, it felt like I was applying a lip mask. It was just lovely. Like if you're someone who has chronically dry lips and you're looking for something to apply all day long to keep your lips hydrated, I think that you would probably like this actually. It's kind of expensive. I got mine on like a steep discount when my local Sephora was clearing out their Kosas products. Otherwise, I don't think I normally would have spent the money to try these products because they are not cheap. But if you're someone who likes to splurge a little bit on your lip product, you're looking for something, like I said, cushy, bouncy, lip masky, really hydrating and nice, this is beautiful. I went through some sheet masks. This one from Shangri is an eye mask. I actually really liked what this did for my under eyes. I looked very youthful and hydrated. That was really good. This one, Soothing Aloe from Glam Up. I didn't feel like it did much. It's one of those products you put it on, you're just kind of like, eh. Whereas this one from Sue, the hyaluronic acid mask, I thought this was nice, made my skin look nice and bouncy and hydrated, very nice. I finished off a mini from Tower 28. This was the clear one. They call their clear one Chill, I believe. Yes, Chill. I use this the same way I use the Kosas. I used it as an overnight lip treatment. It's one of my favorite ways actually to use these Tower 28 glosses. They're not meant to be used overnight as lip masks, but they are so comfortable and hydrating. that that's how it works for me. I still have one mini left of these, and I know I'm going to be purchasing full sizes at some point. Maybe I'll wait till later in the year. I'm going to try and work through as many of my lip products as possible, but these are on my list to buy again because I love them. This Purlisse, this is the Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream. This is SPF 30. So first of all, this is the shade Fair. It was too light for me. I made it work though because the finish of it was just so beautiful. It is supposed to be like a super radiant. I mean, it's in the name, and it is very, very radiant, absolutely glorious on the skin. However, it made me break out. It is oil free, but there's something in this that didn't work with my acne prone skin. I made it through it to finish it, but I wouldn't have been able to finish a full size. I'm glad I just had a little mini. But if you are looking for like a super radiant, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product, I don't think you would be disappointed with these from Purlisse. Another product that came in that number 7 package from Influencer, it was like they sent me several products. I think I have still a few that I'm working through, but this was another one. This was the Pure Retinol Night Cream, and it's fragrance free. This product I definitely have feelings about. So it was so thick. The type of thick where you actually have to like work it into your skin. I do feel like sometimes I might have used too much of this and I woke up with a breakout, like it was just too heavy. But when I made sure not to use too much, I would wake up and I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, wow, I actually look greasy, but in a good way. Like I didn't feel like I had like bad oils on my skin. I was just really, really moisturized. This, if you are looking for a retinol moisturizer, but you are concerned about your dry skin, that it would just be too much, this is a good moisturizer. It's super, super thick. And I don't think I've ever used a cream like this that made my skin so soft. When I woke up in the morning and like went to wash my face, I was like, my skin feels like baby skin, and it was this moisturizer. I'm not going to purchase it again. Like I said, if I used too much of it, it was a little too heavy for my skin, so I'm trying to avoid products that might make me break out. But this is a product that I would recommend to others. I don't know about the retinol part of it. Like I said, using this, I felt like I was still getting breakouts, but I would recommend it as a very thick, heavy moisturizing night cream. And the fragrance-free part is really nice as well. I finished off a mini of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is nice. I liked it a lot. It's not tinted, or maybe it has the slightest tint, but it's not super tinted, so it's still gonna leave like veins showing on your eyes when you use it, which that's fine with me. It's a little bit more on the thick side, which again, I just use a little bit and it spreads very well, covered my whole eye and up towards my eyebrow. And it worked for me. My eyeshadows did not crease wearing this, and my eyeshadows wore well. So this is a product that works. It's really nice. This packaging is looking terrible. It got wet, and so it's making it look all peely. But this was a cleansing balm. This was from the Beauty Crop. This is the Avocado Cleansing Balm. This is one of those products where at first I was super into it, like when I first tried it, because it's very, very melty. I put it on, my makeup melted off really well using this. It was just, so nice. However, I feel like rinsing it off, it left a film on my face, something I noticed right away, and that's something I didn't appreciate. I do use this for double cleansing, so I was cleansing afterward anyway, but I felt like that film was kind of difficult to get off. I did not like that. Also, this is very, very scented. It has tea tree oil in it, which I did not like putting this on my eyes. I felt like it was not helping with a sensitive eye situation. Did I say tea tree oil? I don't think I meant tea tree oil, but it does have eucalyptus oil in it and clove leaf oil. Really, really potent oils. Yeah, it still smells like that, which I'm actually not against those scents, but I am against it on something that's going on my eyes that I'm gonna be like rubbing around in my eye trying to dissolve makeup. So for the most part, I try to be really careful with this on my eyes, but I really did like it for melting makeup, but then it left a film. So I do not recommend this one. Whew, we're getting down to the last several items. I finished off a lip balm from Eco Lips. This is the Lip Food Vanilla Lavender with Pumpkin Seed Oil. I tend to really like Eco Lips lip balms. My favorite ones from them are the Mango Kiss. I didn't feel like this was as hydrating as those Mango Kiss ones, but it still was a nice product, and you get a lot of product when you buy an Eco Lips lip balm. And I really liked the scent. I'm a big fan of lavender, so I liked the scent. So this is just a sample, but I have to mention it because it actually took me quite a while to use this up. This was a sample of the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. If I still have the video of myself applying this, I'll try and show it to you. The Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation reminded me a lot of the MAC Radiant Face and Body. They're both very radiant, very sheer to light coverage. MAC Face and Body though, you have to use your hands to get like the full benefits. This one I could use my hands, I used a brush, although I didn't use a sponge. So anyway, it's so pretty, so beautiful. I feel like this is one of those formulas that has skincare in it. I felt like my skin looked better at the end of the day when I washed it off. This is going on my list to purchase eventually. I'm not gonna do it yet. The shade that I had was Y218, but eventually I think I'm gonna get the full size of this because I thought it was gorgeous. From Wishful, which I think is Huda's skincare brand. This is the Thirst Trap Juice. Just one time on my face and this made me break out. So I had to use it as like a body serum instead of a face serum. So I actually went through it really quickly. I'm not a huge fan of these types of droppers where you have to like push it in to like suck up any product and then try and like squeeze it out onto yourself. I don't know, just not the best, I feel. So I can't report for how this did on my face other than the fact that it made me break out that one time, but I did feel like after using this on my body, I still needed to go over with like a lotion. It felt like it was a little bit sticky. Also quite heavily scented, smelled pretty perfumey, which was not my favorite. Another cleansing balm I tried was this one from the Clean It Zero line, which I have tried their original, but this was the pore clarifying one. It wasn't my favorite. I far preferred the original. Again, this one just smells so strongly of, it's either tea tree or eucalyptus. I get those two mixed up. Not something I want to rub all over my eyes. And I can't really comment on like the pore clarifying part since it was such a small little tub. The actual product really melts off makeup well. The Zero cleansing balms do really well with that. Okay, there's only 3 products left in here. Let's see. This is the Gold Bond Ultimate Strength and Resilience Protein and Lipids Cream. I just use this as a hand cream. This was not something that I was very excited about using, but I did feel like it moisturized my hands. So there we go. Oh, here's a primer I just finished up. This is the Stellar. It says someone's name on here, Monica Diol, which I'm not sure who that is, but I think this might be a Canadian brand. Someone gifted this to me to try. And this is the Brilliant Primer. So initially I thought it was really pretty. It has like a super light pink tint to it. Putting it all over your face, it wasn't really stroby. It just gave your face a nice radiance. However, using it with other products, I felt like my skin was kind of greasy looking. I really didn't enjoy that. So I ended up using it with body lotion just to use it up. Again, I think I've mentioned a few times now, but I don't think I'm a brilliant primer person. I think I'm discovering this about myself, but I'm happy to have this out of my collection. Last thing, this is another moisturizer. I squeezed as much as I possibly could out of there. So this is from a brand called Grown Alchemist. I don't know if you guys have seen this brand on like FabFitFun, or I've actually seen them in TJ Maxx now. They're a really expensive skincare brand. They put a lot of like botanical stuff in their creams, which I don't mind in like hand lotion and stuff, but when it's in your face lotion and it's a long list, I get kind of leery. So I guess I'm not really sure if this would have made me break out or not, but I mostly use this as a hand cream. This was the, oh, it's hard to see, I've got it all squished, but this was the Hydra Repair Day Cream with Geranium Blossom. It smelled really good. Like, I really enjoyed the smell. Since it was meant to be a day cream, it did sink in really nicely into the skin. It didn't leave anything greasy. I think I did try this a couple times on my face, and I remember it working well with other products. Again, I was just so nervous to use this whole tube on my face that I ended up using it as a hand cream. It's a very expensive hand cream. I think I got this from FabFitFun. Oh my goodness, that's the end. Oh my god, I've been filming for 27 minutes. I think that's a record for me. My Empties videos always end up going so long. If you made it all the way to the end, you're the MVP. I cannot talk today. You're the best, okay? You're the very best. Thank you so much for hanging out to the very end of the video. If you have tried any of these products, I would love to hear your review of them. Please chime in down below, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!